So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I would say Seamus Coleman is no slacker. He spends as much time in the opposition's half as he does his own, and when he commits forward, he's prepared to go the whole way, and it's earned him his fair share of goals too, so watch out for that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Robbie Keane. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Denisov. James McCarthy. Robbie Keane. Gets it back. Spoon forward. A chance! Hits one! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, he really should have made it 1-0 there. He had both the time and space to give his team the ideal start. Now he's got to put it behind him.
Houlihan. And it's long. Ball's out on the left now. Can he score? Decent enough try. Goalkeeper's ball. Denisov. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Shoots! That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
And it's Denisov. Well read, he sorted that out. James McCarthy pumps it forwards. Robbie Keane goes steaming forward. McCarthy tries to get it forward quickly. Denisov going full tilt down the right-hand side. Ireland saved by a real stroke of luck there. It just fell kindly.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels let down.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Shot at goal! Goal! Russia! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Russia take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
And it's Denisov. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Goes for the cross, and that's been repelled. Houlihan. James McCarthy. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Russia, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Russia going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Houlihan battles to win it back. Now, can he capitalise? Houlihan. None shall pass, that's the message there. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Houlihan goes long and forward. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Robbie Keane. Long. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dmitry Kombarov is being picked on here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Long. Chance! Can he find a finish now?
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Now it's Denisov. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Is it in? It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Russia take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Aimed long and direct. And it's O'Shea. Robbie Keane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chance! It's a loose ball. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Coleman. McGeady. O'Shea. Tries the route one option. Lofted into the middle. It's got through and it's in! They're back within reach! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Ireland give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Aimed forward. Dmitry Kombarov. Shapes the shoots. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Russia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Robbie Keane. He's off on a marauding run. Dmitry Kombarov boots it upfield. Brady. And that's that. Russia were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can...
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Russia against Algeria. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And it's Denisov. Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Slimani tries running with the ball at his feet. Battles to win it back. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries a through ball, just the goalkeeper to beat. He's off on a marauding run. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Brahimi did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Slimani. And it's Denisov. Must score! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Now the pass. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Brahimi. Denisov. Passes it through. Steered in. Tries a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Algeria didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Brahimi. Slimani. He slid it through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Tries the route one option. How about it? That really should have hit the net.
Right in front of goal like that, he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Mahrez tries making a foray down the right. And it's Brahimi. It's Brahimi! And it's in the back of the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Algeria give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Spoon forward. Shoots! He's missed another one.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Gulam. Fauzi Ghulam. Now it's Denisov. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So off we go once more.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Slimani. Dmitry Komarov. Ball's out on the left now. Denisov. Gets it upfield. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Denisov. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well played, he saw that coming. Bentaleb tries to get it forward quickly.
Algeria have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Slimani goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries a long pass towards the front. Aimed long and direct. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Pumps it upfield. Timely intervention. Gets good distance on it. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a fabulous position. A chance! Oh, chance here! No mistake!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Now it's Slimani. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dmitry Kombarov going full tilt down the left. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. And shoots! Hits it! Goal! Russia! And the comeback is complete! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Russia complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Gets it back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Russia need to hold on for a few more moments. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Spoon forward. So that's it. It is all over. Russia through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
The build-up to this semi-final game has been fabulously colourful. The prize is vast. It is time to walk the walk. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I would think Diego Godin is key defensively. His brilliant reading of danger is his real strength, and his timing of the tackle isn't far behind. And another centre-back who'll pop up on a set-piece and grab a goal for you.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a brilliant interception. Who's going to make this theirs? Cavani puts his foot on the gas. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try. Hits one! And the follow-up! Yes! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Oh, good interception. Pereira pumps it forwards. Cavani. Kokorin, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Oh, he's broken through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cavani! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Cavani is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Luis Suarez! In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Great leap! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Uruguay take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing feeling the other.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? There's the cross. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cut out in the nick of time. Big chance! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Goes long and forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Denisov. Out towards the flank. Hits one! There's a goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? pass out on the left now. He's gone for it! Another chance! Can he put it away? It's come loose. And the semi-final reaches halfway.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the second half gets underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
And he's there to cut it out. Alvaro Gonzalez tries to get it forward quickly. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And it's Denisov. Keeper's ball. Now it's Denisov. Out to the left it goes. Can he find a finish now? Looking to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Managed to get it away. Denisov. Tries a long pass towards the front. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dmitry Kombarov plays it out to the wing. Caceres knocks it towards the front. And it's Denisov. Chance! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Pumps it upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It's in! Russia are all square. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Who saw this coming? Russia have dragged it back at the last. He's managed to get that all wrong. Aimed long and direct. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Luis Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Ball swung in.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Kokorin tries a through ball. Denisov. Is it in? Goal! Russia! And the comeback is complete. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Uruguay have a sub ready to come on. And the referee brings it to a close. Russia are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, semi-finals have a habit of being tense and cautious because you're so close to the showpiece occasion, and yet they played with really good composure, and that makes a great...
At the start, there were around 200 countries all looking to make it here. Now it is down to just 2.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Tries a through ball. Chance! Cut out in the nick of time. Mats Hummels can hoist it clear. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Brings it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jerome Boateng. It's a throw in. Comes out once more. Good, sir. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Well positioned to make that interception. Sané. And it's Mario Gomez. Sané with the ball through. There's no flag! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Knocks it towards the front. Mesut Ozil, great challenge. And he's there to cut it out. Toni Kroos gets it back. Chan. Mario Götze. Hervedes. Jerome Boateng. Mario Gomez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kokorin going full tilt down the left. Mario Gomez. Has a hit! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Denisov. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Passes it through. Denisov. He's onside. And the finish! Goal! Russia! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Russia take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
He's thrust his way through. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they'll be boosted by the fact that they've got the advantage at this stage, but will their approach be the same after the break? Certainly, if they don't add to it early on in the second half, I think they may begin to retreat and just try and hold on to what they've got.
Russia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Russia carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Well played, he saw that coming. Mesut Ozil. Out for a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. He's coming on the right now. What's on? They're still going. Where to next? Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Müller. Sané. Russia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Battles to win it back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defenders on the back foot. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Hervedes pumps it upfield. Now It's Mario Gomez. Dmitry Kombarov is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's come loose. He's away. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Fires from distance. And a goal kick. Chan picks it up from the goal kick, and it's Boateng. Play for a throw. Ball's out on the left now. Now it's Denisov. Denisov. Can he find a finish now? That intervention was very necessary. They've managed to get it away. Now it's Kombarov. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Turns and goes back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. A chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. That's Ozil.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Denisov plays it out to the wing. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Looking to shoot! What a finish that might have been.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The whistle goes, we're off and running. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cochrane. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? He's tried one! Goal! Russia! Right at the end of extra time! That must settle it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Russia take the lead. Spoon forward. Müller. Toni Kroos. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's had a shot. Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have gotten them back on level terms.
Towering header! And that could come back to haunt them. It's a long forward pass. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Müller. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we're underway. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Tries the route one option. And he's onside. Timely intervention. Müller. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Hervedes. Denisov is on his own. He's off on a marauding run. He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Toni Kroos, and it's Müller. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Aim forward. Denisov. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Müller. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Russia are minutes away from a notable win. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And he's cut it out. And time is up. Russia are on top of the world. See the joy, feel the pride of the world champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.